Hey, what's up? How's it going? My name's Jake. Welcome to my show. You got time for a beer? I sure do. You can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all at tubajake_69. Let you guys know what's going on. Today I've got New Haze. It's a hazy smooth IPA from Southern Tier Brewing Company. They are out of Lakewood, New York. It says it's 6% alcohol by volume. I do believe hazy smooth IPA. Anything else cool on the can? I mean, I really do like the crest on here. It looks neat with the mash in the glass. Kind of cool. I don't have a glass like that, so I'm not going to drink it out of there, but it looks neat. Then got the cool dude here too, which is kind of nice. All right, so yeah, people on Instagram, because that's about where it cuts me off when I do that. Okay, I know for a lot of hazies, it will it'll blow up a little bit. I had some from Shorts the other day, and I had like 2 of them that blew up on me. Just opened it up and just sprayed all over the place. Almost like they were rushed out. Weird. I mean, they're like the Christmas IPAs, so not that big a surprise, I guess, because they're probably rushed out. All right, so a little bit of haze. The weird thing about haze is that it actually increases as it gets cooler. So this might be actually clear if it were a warm beer, but who wants to drink a warm beer? Trappist monks in Belgium, I suppose. Which, you know, good for them. If you like it, you like it. Great. So it's hazy, should be hazy. Smooth, hopefully it's smooth, 6%, so it shouldn't be kicky in the teeth. It's an IPA and hazy, so I'm going to expect a little bit sweeter, more than bitter. Well, let's see how this goes. Tastes like juice, a little bit like orange juice. Like if you ever had like super bitter, like if your orange juice is mostly pulp, like not more pulp, but like mostly pulp. That's what this tastes like. Like a orange that was juiced with the rind on it still. Yeah, like crushed up and there's juice and pulp and peel and all that pith and stuff in there. That's what this tastes like. If you like that, then you like that. Actually, this isn't bad. It can't really, I can't, it doesn't taste like specific hops to me. I'm sure that there's some Citra in there because it tastes like citrus. But really, there's nothing to complain about. It's smooth. It is. It says it's a smooth, hazy IPA or a hazy, smooth IPA. It is very smooth. IPA is weird. Does it just mean that you put a bunch of hops in it? Because if that's the case, then okay, that's fine. But I expect IPAs to taste more like West Coast IPAs because that's what I grew up learning what IPAs were. But then I guess this is okay. These newfangled East Coast IPAs, they're weird to me. I know that people like them a lot, which, you know, more power to them. They're not my favorite. But I'll keep trying them because sometimes you stumble on a good one. Would I drink this beer again? Yeah, probably. Mostly because it's only 6% and you don't get this much flavor in a lot of different beers that are higher content, higher alcohol content, or lower alcohol content for that matter. So I would probably drink this again because it's easy to drink. Are there any beers that this reminds me of? There is one, but I can't place it. I think it's something that I had while I was actually in California, but I am not sure which one it was because I didn't buy most of those beers that I had while I was out there. wasn't any of the ones that I had at Slow Brew that I remember. But maybe it was one of the Cali Squeeze ones. That could be Cali Squeeze. That's a definite possibility, because they actually are made to taste like they've got citrus in them, like they actually have citrus in them. Yeah, that's what it is. Pretty sure. So a story this might remind me of. So last time I went out to California, pandemic was still a thing, I think, right? Yes, still a thing the last time I went out. It was nice, kind of stayed it a little bit more. Got to go out and walk in the sunshine. It was like right around my birthday, I think, which was awesome because April in the Central Coast is beautiful. Well, I mean, just about any time at the Central Coast is beautiful, so there's that. But really what I'm thinking of is I went with my sister, which is cool because, you know, she had a 1.5-year-old at that point in time, and he's kind of everywhere. So I got to go with her, just her and me. We stopped at a couple of the shops around there, bought a couple of t-shirts, one at the surf shop and another one, actually I think one at the surf shop and one next door to the surf shop, I think they call themselves a surf shop. They might be a surf shop too, but it's not Ponchos. Ponchos is pretty sweet. And then we went down to the end of just before you get to the pier, there's the restaurant with the balcony that overlooks the ocean there at Pismo Beach, you know, like the relief fund from Clueless. Nobody ever gets that when I'm out there. It's sad. But anyway, my sister gets it, which is kind of cool because we had the same upbringing. So anyway, we go out and we get some food because we were getting food to bring back with us. But we, you know, messed around and then ended up down near the pier. Put our order in, grabbed a beer or two. Sitting there, it was a beautiful day. I had just flown in. I had been up all stinking day. Well, I mean, like I worked the day before and then I packed and then I had to fly out at 5. So to get to where I was going to fly out at over in Grand Rapids, to get there I had to leave about 3 or 4. So by the time I finished packing, it was 2. So if I'm leaving at 3:30 or so that I can get there, because Dad took a wrong turn and took us almost a half an hour out of the way. So luckily we were going to be there an hour and a half early, and got there an hour early. So turned out okay. But anyway, sitting there, beautiful day, ocean's there. It was great, just sitting on the patio. There's nobody around because, you know, COVID. Everybody's staying far apart. There's a dog sitting over at one of the tables underneath. They have water for the dogs. You can get it for them. It's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool because, you know, the patio and got the beach right there. Apparently there used to be slides that went down right near there, but they took those out. My guess is because there were children who weren't children who are using them as something other than just sliding down them. Skateboards or rollerblades or who knows what all else. But apparently they were super fun. At least that's what my brother-in-law's niece, my sister's niece, I guess. Not my niece, really, but I mean, I could call her that, I suppose. She probably wouldn't mind. She's a good kid. For the most part. No, she's a good kid. Yeah, that was a really good day. Ate really well when we went home. Had most of my shopping done for the week that I was out there. First day, like before I'd even gone to sleep really. Went back, ate. It was great. And then I passed out. Like, just boom, gone. I was out for like 4 hours, and then I woke up and it was almost nighttime, and then I watched like a show or two, and then I went back to sleep, because I find that's the best way to get acclimated to a new time zone. It really does work well. Just sleep through it. Try it sometime. Is there anything else cool from that? The only other cool thing that I can remember from that is walking to the fruit stand. You got some peaches, which were perfectly ripe. Probably picked that day. Just like shoving them in my face and sucking off the pit, because they were perfectly ripe. They were amazing peaches. We got a bunch of strawberries too. Now my sister went with me, and we took Gogu, Mickey, Michael, whatever you want to call him. He calls himself Gogu? Yeah, Gogu. Because he's not real good at Michael. Sometimes he'll say Michael, like just straight up, Michael. But when referring to himself, but not always. But walked with me there. The two of them walked me there. Michael was in the stroller, which is good, because his little legs wouldn't have been able to keep up. And then got fruit, came home. It was super awesome. The strawberries were very good, some big ones. But the peaches were real good. All right, got this from Untapped. They were selling them super cheap. It says Untapped San Diego from the meetup thing that they did in San Diego, or they were going to do. I think they did it. But yeah, like $8 for a pint glass is pretty good from them. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's my story. Tell me your stories in the comments. Maybe I'll shout you out on something. That would be super awesome. I like to hear from you guys. I had somebody, Monica, commented something about the smoky ham water from my last one. It does taste like cold ham water. That beer is delicious. I would drink it again and again. But yes, tastes like ham, and beer. Mostly ham. It was great. I would, yeah, drink a bunch of those. Let's see what else. You can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all at _69. I do have a quote for you. This one is from Denzel Washington, brilliant actor, and kind of smart when with his words here. He says, "Luck is when an opportunity comes along and you're prepared for it." So be ready for your luck to happen. Yeah. Luck, much like love. Gotta be ready for it. And then you'll just find it. It shows up. It's amazing. All right. Yeah. Find me next time. Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TubaJake _69. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Catch me next time when you got time for a beer.